Hello, hi, my name is Mo and I thought today I would do another unscripted video on Kalvin Garrah. So yes, that is 2 videos on Kalvin Garrah in a row. It feels a little bit sad and desperate, but I do have a reason, okay? So about 3 days ago I made a video titled Has Kalvin Garrah Changed? And in it I just talked about whether or not he'd changed. Kalvin Garrah had recently gone on to a stream with Riley and Xanderhall and he seemed really open and I thought, hey, maybe he's changed. Maybe we are about to see a new Kalvin Garrah arc. One day later he made a video with Blaire White ripping the shit out of Milo Stewart. So yeah, I was clowned on big time. I looked really stupid. I couldn't leave my last video up and then not address his recent actions. So what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be reacting to the video he posted with Blaire in real time, in front of you all. So yeah, this is a reaction video, low tier content, I'm so sorry. Hopefully I'll have a scripted video out at some point soon. Oh, it's just, the world's happening. It's hard to find the time. Now it is important to note that Kalvin Garrah has actually deleted that video with Blaire White now. That's good, that's nice, well done Kalvin. Does that change anything for me? Does that change my opinion on the situation? Maybe a tiny bit, but like, tiny is the key word here, because he still edited that video, filmed that video, and uploaded that video without seeing anything wrong. He only realised it was wrong when he started to get a bit of backlash. I still have the footage. He's tried to erase it off the internet, but what's that saying? The internet never forgets? Sorry, mate. So yeah, he deleted the video, but didn't put out a statement as to why he deleted it. He just sort of continued as if nothing had happened. And I'm sorry, but you can't simply make a video that cruel and then continue as if nothing happened. Okay, so I'm being pretty harsh here. I know. I'm sorry. But also, when we watch this video together, you will see why. So first of all, who is Milo Stewart? Let's have a little bit of context. Milo Stewart is a non-binary trans person. In 2015/16, they sort of blew up on the internet. They were basically the victim of a horrendous amount of online harassment. Like so much, it's impossible to comprehend. I can't even begin to imagine what Milo has been through, right? Pretty much every single commentary channel made a video on Milo. Now all this harassment, mind you, happened when Milo was a teenager. Does that not seem a little bit, I don't know, wrong to you? Throughout this whole time, Milo has stayed on the internet. That must have taken so much strength and resilience. I'm honestly inspired. Also, side note, they messaged me on Twitter and they are the loveliest person ever. Why are people being so horrible? But anyway, that's a little bit of context as to who Milo Stewart is. So without further ado, let's react to this shit show.
What's up you guys, Kalvin here, and welcome back to my channel where today I'm here with...
Blaire White!
I forgot my name! And today, we're going to be doing something that we get asked to do all the time, which is react to trans cringe on TikTok. Now,
okay, first of all, in my humble opinion, may I just say that making trans cringe reaction videos says more about the person who's reacting than the person who's in them. What type of person gets joy from mocking the way another person presents? Well, I don't know, but not any kind of person I'd like to associate with.
This person has returned to the internet. They were gone for a few years, and the other day I rediscovered.
Who? I'm scared.
I don't think you're ready. I hope you recognize the person. This person.
Oh my god!
Milo Stewart is back.
Video title.
I love how they're literally just laughing at the concept of Milo. Milo, you really are living in these people's heads rent-free. Oh wow, yes, that is so funny.
Let's do the first one. What I wear as a cartoon character. Fighting enemies.
Me.
Fighting enemies.
I'm sorry, but what is funny or cringy about this? Milo's literally just wearing a pair of dungarees. That's why I don't understand why they made this video. It makes them seem really awful. This is what annoys me. They're so irresponsible with their platform. They're so irresponsible with it. I am 18, you know? I'm barely an adult. And even I can see that this is damaging and wrong. Why would you want to spread such a negative message? And you can say it's haha, it's funny. I do stand-up comedy myself. I've never had to put anyone down to make the audience laugh, you know? If your comedy is entirely centred around shitting on other people, maybe you should rethink your comedy.
Oh, this is my first TikTok. Hashtag NB, hashtag trans. Very bold of you to keep the comments on.
Okay, so here, Kalvin Garrah is admitting that he knows Milo receives a lot of harassment, yet he still goes on to make this video in the full knowledge that Milo will receive more harassment after this video. Because Kalvin, that's what happens when you make a video on someone. Because your audience takes it upon themselves to then go after Milo. They've seen you do it, so why shouldn't they? You can say, oh no, don't harass Milo all you want, but that's gonna do fuck all, innit? They know how much harassment Milo receives. They're fully aware of it, and yet they do it anyway. Above all else, it makes me sad. It makes me sad to know that people with such big platforms will do things this cruel. Let's continue.
I just remember when Milo said that they were asexual, but then they called like losing their virginity like a sexual awakening or like sexual.
Oh yeah.
Sexual debut. What
once you get the peen, you just get dignitized.
Okay, I just want to talk about this for a moment because to me it just shows a fundamental lack of understanding about sexuality. We all discover ourselves at different rates, you know? We don't just wake up and go, oh, cool, I'm bisexual, cool, now I know what I am. You know, we don't do that. It's a process of coming to terms with our emotions, our feelings, and just trying to understand ourselves. If Milo thought that they were asexual, and then they realised they weren't, so what?
I really try hard to not judge people
for their
I really try not to.
Oh yes, Blaire, you clearly try so hard. It's not like your entire channel was built upon judging people or anything. Oh, no, no, no. You know, at this point, I don't know whether these people are just so unaware.
And I will say shout out to Milo in the sense
shout
that
out to Milo.
Shout out to Milo.
Yo, shout out to Milo. Yo, you've made a lot of people a lot of money on this website.
Saying shout out to Milo while making a video tearing them down, that's not a good thing, guys. That's not good. You're not shouting them out, you're bullying them. If I was to say, hey, shout out to Milo, well, I mean it, right? I'm not making a video mocking Milo. In fact, you could argue that in saying shout out to Milo, you're implicitly encouraging your audience to go and attack them.
I do respect anyone who receives like the amount of hate Milo has received over the years and like is still around because like you and I get hate and we're around.
Barely.
You know what I'm saying? So
barely. I'm barely around.
I mean, I'm dead inside, but I'm physically still here filming.
For God's sake, this just shows how unaware they are. The hate that Kalvin Garrah and Blaire White get is not even comparable to the amount of abuse that Milo Stewart got. Milo had the entire internet ripping into them. They still have people sending them shitty messages. They have people dislike bombing their videos. You don't have that, Kalvin, and you don't have that, Blaire. Let me ask you this. When was the last time your video got more hate comments than positive comments? You probably can't recall a time, can you? So don't you dare try and conflate the amount of abuse you get to the amount of abuse Milo gets, because it's not the same, and I think deep down you know it.
Types of NBs? What's an NB?
An NB is a non-binary. That's like short for non-binary.
How is that short? That's like
name bug.
Is that really a name of non-binary people?
Yeah, like they come up with weird names. Like it's like a meme for the non-binary people to like come up with names like.
That's the other thing is I feel like it's always a character. Like it's never really just people.
Okay, tell me why that is such facts.
The mask, it slipped a wee bit there, guys. Did you just say that non-binary identities are a character? It's nice to know how you really feel, Kalvin. And people say that you're not MB-phobic.
Even like the TikTok video we did just now, it's always like dressing up or like being a character or like, why can't it just be real?
Is this dressing up to you? Am I dressed up? Guys, you heard it here first. I'm a character. This is a character. I'm not actually non-binary. This clothes here, it's fucking character. They're actually my pyjamas and they stink real bad because I haven't washed them in ages. Let's just say, I'm really glad you can't smell me through the screen.
Why can't it just be real?
Why can't you just be named like Ryan or like fucking like Bob?
I'm called Mo. Is that not up to your standard? Should I change my name? I could call myself Brian. Is that good enough for you? don't know.
Don't understand that all this fucking shit is just like political, because it's like, I mean,
they. Can you say they, Blaire? Have you ever used they pronoun?
The thing about it is like Milo.
It's really hard when you look like a girl, no offense.
Oh, fuck.
Did they genuinely just leave in a moment where Blaire White misgendered Milo? Oh boy, the lack of self-awareness is painful. Do you not realise how bad that makes you look? This just shows how flawed the philosophy of trans medicalism is. Milo has had top surgery, Milo has been on testosterone, and yet they're still not trans enough for Blaire White and Kalvin Garrah. It's mental. You have dysphoria, Kalvin, and you know how shit that feels. So why would you say that about another trans person?
Look, yeet. A cake. I don't know, it's tacky.
It's tacky, but it is what it is.
How is that cake cringy though? It's obviously a meme. It's kind of funny. When I get top surgery, do you know what? I'm gonna make a cake and it's gonna be exactly like that, and it's gonna be a massive fuck you to everyone who shat on Milo for that cake, because I think it's funny. It's a joke and it doesn't harm anyone. That's a great thing. You can make jokes without being mean. Well, that's crazy. Side note, I just want to say congratulations on your top surgery, Milo.
So that means that that means they got top surgery.
Oh. Wait.
Yeah.
Then
It's crazy to me that after seeing that Milo's got top surgery, instead of being like, oh wow, congratulations Milo, they're like mocking them? I don't understand. I think this is the biggest thing. I just don't understand. I don't understand. I can't watch anymore, I'm sorry, I just can't. I feel like we've been over the most important things anyway. So what is the takeaway from this video? I think the biggest one is, don't be a dickhead. That's the biggest takeaway, don't be a dickhead. If you're insecure in yourself, don't take it out on others. I'm really fucking insecure in myself. I'm non-binary and I have a lot of dysphoria. I know that's not everyone's experience, but it is mine. So sometimes when I see other people who have a different experience to mine, I feel a little bit salty. I'm like, well, you've got it easier. Are you really non-binary? And then I remember. I stop and I think and I realise that these thoughts in my head, they're my problem. I'm the dickhead here. Not the other non-binary person who's just living their life. I can't help the thoughts in my head and I know that, so I just got to work through them. I know that I don't really think that, it's just my insecurities. Can we stop harassing people and bullying them for the way they present? It's so unnecessary and it's just cruel. Kalvin, you took down the video and I applaud you for that. I do. I genuinely do. I think that is good. But come on mate, taking the video down doesn't mean a lot, does it? And do you know what sucks, Kalvin? I had so much hope. I had so much hope. After that live stream with Xander Hall and Riley, I was like, hell yeah. This opens up so many new possibilities and it could have such a positive impact, and then you go and do this. Why? Why would you do that? Like I said, I want to like you. But man, you're acting like every high school bully I've ever encountered. I had to move schools because I was bullied so much, because I was different. But yeah, I think that brings this video to a close. I guess the last few things I'll say is shout out to Milo. But like, genuinely, shout out to Milo. Kalvin, Blaire, I can't force you to do anything, but I'd highly suggest you look at your actions and you think, is this really the person that I want to be? Is this really what I want to be known for? But yeah, thank you everyone for watching. I have a Discord server that you can join if you want to talk to me. I called it Mo's Hose because that made me laugh. I also have a Patreon. I just started it, so there's not much on it, but everything I make on there will go towards my medical bills. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a good day. Stay safe, and I'll see you.